Bubbles Bubble, presented by Prospect High School. Written and illustrated by Rishma Desai, Samiha Karkanis, and Abby Wright. Bubble the Bubble Guppy lived in a lake. He loved to play hide and seek with the sea snakes. He liked to have fun with his friends in the day. At night he settled among the rocks in his bay. But a few ponds away, what Bubble didn't know was that algae had begun to grow and to grow. It took over the lake, blocking the light, and the fish who lived there vanished from sight. The farmers overused fertilizer to make their plants taller, but it affected the fish, making their population smaller. Into the water, runoff flowed freely, and the fish and plants died because the farmers were greedy. The lack of oxygen led to suffocation. These the effects of eutrophication. Bubble the Bubble Guppy swam through the stream. His ecosystem thrived like he lived in a dream. He munched on zooplankton and plants that were green. The thing he loved most was that his home was so clean. But out in the sea, the case was not so. Top predators were starting to get sick and to go. Industrial chemicals were dumped into the sea, filling the ocean with harmful POPs. As the organisms on the food web climbed higher, the top predators' situations became more and more dire. Carcinogenic toxins began to accumulate, and sea animals born with defects increased at an alarming rate. Diseases and mutations due to higher POP concentrations. These the effects of biomagnification. Eutrophication can't be stopped, but hope is not lost yet. By treating sewage, we can help by lessening the threat. Removing excess nutrients from our farmland runoff will allow the growth of algal blooms to be cut off. There's another solution to help reverse the effects of the damage done by humans' neglect. If farmers reduced the fertilizer that they threw on their crops, overnourished runoff into bodies of water would stop. Some ways to stop biomagnification include properly disposing our chemical waste and food, things like heavy metal, batteries, and medication to prevent humans and marine creatures from contamination. If humans work together to undo all our troubles, then maybe more creatures could live just like Bubble.